guys, Ali Juzette here, and this morning we are working on journaling prompts for overall liver health. So, of course, this video is not going to be long enough for you to do all your journaling in this moment, but um, I'm going to walk you through these journaling prompts, and then you can pause the screen and write down the things that come to you, or even just thinking about them. I think just thinking about these prompts is going to be really helpful to you. So, as you hopefully are aware by now, the liver has over 500 known functions and it deals with hormones and weight loss. It's just a really, really key organ to your overall health. If you are dealing with weight problems, if you're dealing with hormone problems, you're actually dealing with liver problems. How's this? Every skin condition is actually a liver condition because the skin is the secondary detox organ to the liver. If your skin is having lots of breakouts, if you're having cystic acne, if you're having lots of rashes like eczema and that kind of thing, what you actually have is a liver problem. What's actually going on is your liver is so clogged up with junk that it can't detox properly. And so your skin is trying to detox for you. Gross and so painful. Clear out your liver so that your skin can heal. Okay, these are the journaling prompts. So I will recommend pausing this video and working through these prompts, as is convenient for you. But these are just 4 quick questions that are going to help you dig into old anger that may be stored in the liver. The liver, so all of our emotions are chemical and they all, geez, I mean, they're molecules, they have molecular structure, and when we validate our emotions, and when you feel that shift, if you've ever felt that shift, in a session, at allyjuzetclasses.com, if you've felt that shift in therapy, that emotional shift where you feel like suddenly something within you has changed and you don't feel that emotion anymore, what has happened is the actual emotions, the chemicals themselves have broken apart. The molecular bonds have broken apart. And so, if we can validate our emotions properly, then the molecular bonds break apart and we feel better. So, that's kind of the idea behind these journaling prompts. And I just have a huge testimony of journaling. Long before I became a healer, I was a big journaler. And from the time I was 14 years old, I've probably filled up dozens of journals. I am a prolific journaler, and I was in high school. And all of those horrible high school years that were so traumatic, I just journaled everything. And it was so helpful. And I would write the same stories over and over and over again until something changed. And I really feel like it was such an effective form of healing for me. This can just be really healing for you. So, okay, I'll just read you the questions. Number 1, what is my earliest memory of feeling anger? Those early years when we feel those first big emotions, those are big. And a lot of times our bodies are so small and our feelings are so big, our bodies don't know what to do with them. And so it would not surprise me if many of us are still carrying like very old baby anger that we didn't know how to process back then. And digging into that is going to help us process it. Number 2, what is my earliest memory of someone feeling angry with me? This is important too, because a lot of times we will actually absorb other people's anger towards us, and then we will feel that anger and we'll think that it's our anger, but it's not. It's not even our anger, it's somebody else's anger. Yikes. Okay, number 3, when I ask if I carry any anger now, what comes up? Are you angry right now? I'll tell you, I've had a big anger for the past like 2 months. It's been like ticking me off every day. And just yesterday, I finally like came to terms with it and let it go. Sometimes, I mean, we all have experiences that trigger anger within us, and it's up to us to work through those things and start clearing them out. So even if you don't feel angry in this moment, if you ask your body if you're carrying any anger, what does it say? And I mean, is it possible that you actually are carrying more anger than you realize? This is a great time to dig into that and figure out what it is. Number 4 is, what feels unfair in my life? Pretty much everybody has an unfair life to some extent. And digging into those feelings is going to put you in touch with your liver. Where are you feeling like things are unfair? Go ahead and you can pause and just journal on those questions. And even if you don't have time to journal, I really believe that journaling is where it's at. It does something different than just thinking about it. When you put it out on paper, it becomes a witness of what you have been through. And even if no one else ever reads it, you have created a second witness of what you have been through. So I really recommend journaling on these things. You don't have to, of course, but I think you'll be happier if you do. I think you'll get more out of it if you do. But if all you can do is listen to this video, think some good thoughts, that is fine, and that will be great. This is the link to my energetic liver cleanse. It's at allieduzetclasses.com. You just search liver in there and it'll come up. And if you can't do a physical liver cleanse, then this is a great alternative. I'm leading my Facebook group, Intuitive Healing with Allie Duzet, through a actual physical liver cleanse this week. It's the first weekend of November 2022. But if you can't do one in real life, then doing an energetic one is also really good. So thank you so much for thinking about your liver today. I thank you on behalf of your liver. If everybody took really good care of their livers, we would be in a really different world, because so much of the anger and stress that people feel and act on in their lives is really coming from liver congestion. And if you just purged your liver, then you would feel calmer. Like if everybody did that, if everyone in your neighborhood purged their liver, they would be a lot nicer to their HOA manager. That is for sure. So anyway, if you want to make this world a nicer place, I really invite you to spend some time working on healing your liver. So thanks for hanging out with me this morning, and I hope that you have a super great day.